Hey guys, it's Jake Mace with JakeMace.com. You guys know my friend and student Nathan. Say hi in the comments down below. Hit the like button, hit the bell button for me. Chinese Kung Fu has over 1,000 years of history. It's got power, it's got technique, it's got precision, and most of the fundamentals that all martial arts styles use, whether it's Filipino, Japanese, whether it's modern day American martial arts, they all have the same fundamentals as Chinese Kung Fu. The fundamentals of striking, the fundamentals of joint manipulation, and the fundamentals of internal strikes. Chinese Kung Fu is a spiritual discipline. It's a way of meditation. It's a way of living a better life. But more important than all that, it's a system of self-defense. But not the Chinese wushu you see today. I'm talking real, traditional, old school Chinese Kung Fu. Today I wanted to use this video to show you guys just 5 brief fighting moves that will work on the street that I hope you will practice 20 times each today, and then 20 times each tomorrow, and 20 times every day for the next year until you've mastered them. Let's go to the first one right now. We have to think about that on the street, there's no rules. We're not susceptible to MMA rules or boxing rules or kickboxing rules or strike force rules. There's no rules. And Chinese Kung Fu, I think, is one of the best martial arts in the world when it's no rules fighting. On the street, probably the most important thing you could ever do to win the street fight is to convince the other person you're not gonna fight. Hey, I'm not gonna, and all of a sudden you're inside there. Your attitude is the most important part of winning the fight and avoiding the fight. If you have a good attitude, you won't ever have to fight in the first place. If you have a bad attitude, you might get into the fight, but if you change your attitude, you can always win. And what I mean by that is, if they think you're going to throw down with punches against them, they're going to start defending themselves for punches. If they think you're gonna wrestle them and have some strength, they're gonna start using strength against you. But the minute that they think that you're just kind of a wuss, you're not gonna do anything to fight, and all of a sudden you're inside there, that's what you want. You wanna convince them you're not gonna fight. So if I'm the one who's on the defense, I could not escape the fight. The fight is gonna happen. There's nothing I could do to get out of it, right? I might go to monkey kung fu, and I might wanna just kind of, hey, I have my hands out in front so that he knows, hey, I don't want to fight, this is not what I want to do, but in reality, my hands are one more barrier he has to go through before he comes to my face, my chest, my groin, my vital areas. Monkey has an incredible hand position, these hooking hands, kind of like a wrestler would use for hooking different handles of the body. So I love when the person is squared off against you, you can use the monkey hands to pop it down this way or go one then the other. And the slap factor is what we want to distract them away from my end target, which is gonna be his head. So initially, when that first punch comes in, I might hook it. Second punch, hook it. Come inside, then use my elbows. Now once I'm inside, I want to end this fight quickly with a technique that also creates separation. So instead of getting into a scuffle and going to the ground, which I don't want to do on the street, his friend might come bash me, he might have weapons, I might get hurt going to the ground, we're on asphalt. Instead, I'm going to do a jumping, spinning side kick right to his body. He gets his wind knocked out, he moves back, and I can take off and get out of there and get to where there's help. I do not want you guys to ever get caught in fringe areas. Fringe areas are where you can't get help within 30 seconds. So again, I'm trying to make him feel I'm not gonna fight, all of a sudden hook, hook, come in for the elbow. And then right from there, spin, jump through, hit him with that side kick, and get out. You're the one who's the aggressor, you're showing a little bit of inferior thinking, you wanna fight this thing. Now I could just kind of sweep the leg out and try to knock him forward that way. That's gonna be a different technique later on. But hook, hook, come in with the elbow, and then spinning side kick right to the body, and get out of there. One more time. We got the hook, hook, come in with the elbow, spinning side kick, and get out.